We break your tracks, not your stacks.
It's DJ SQUIRT. No drip, all splash. Nerve DJs worldwide, bitch.
Y'all, it's another dope ass interview with DJ SQUIRT on urbancityradiostation.com, baby. What? You better shout out some damn Nerve DJs. Why? Because I'm the Nerve DJ. I'm the regional vice president in ATL. You better get with me.
Hey.
What? Hey. Guess what, y'all? I got a new best friend. Dope. She is fire. I will fight you about her. Okay, don't start no mess. I'm a fighter. All right. What's up, Media Bae? What's up, Bae?
Hey, Bae. How are you?
You're so cute. Oh my God. Thank you for coming.
For having
so
me.
Look, everybody knows. I don't care if you're a superstar. I don't care if you're the janitor. I don't care if you're the nursing aide. You got to follow the rules to a DJ SQUIRT interview.
Yes.
Okay. Rule number one, boo. Now that you've entered this studio, because you're on the screen in my studio, you are my best friend. My best friend, that's my best friend, yeah. So, all right, boo. Rule number two. Now that we're best friends, you cannot date any of my boyfriends.
Okay.
You look like you know one of my boyfriends. Is he over 6 feet? Okay. We're going to talk about this. Just kidding. All right. That's our agreement. You know, you got to check with you. You check with me. Like, you know him. Okay. Right. We can't do that. We can't be best friends messing around with the same guys. Like, that's crazy. Okay, boom. Here we go. We can't just be best friends, being cute, you know, making sure we don't touch each other's boyfriend. We got to actually get along. So that means we have to have things in common and mindsets. And, you know, we can't be doing things on the world that's going to be hurting the world and the other one. It don't work like that. So look, I'm going to read you the scenario. At the end of the scenario, Pumpkin, you're going to tell me what you would do.
Okay,
here we go. Hypothetically speaking, you're a dope artist. You like Jennifer Holiday. You know what I'm saying? Fantasia, like you superstar material, right? So you trying to make it. You're an independent artist, but you that damn dope, and you trying to make it. You get a phone call. They're like, hey, baby, right? We need you here in LA for a couple weeks. We got a deal for you. Whoop. You don't tell nobody. You say, let me go. I'm about to get this money. So you go to LA, you get to the executive meeting. Oh my God, all these men around the table. You know it's a male-dominated industry. Everything looks good. You got a dope contract, $1 million. You're a masters. They got the studio that you like. You won't have to come up off of nothing, royalties. Everything is freaking perfect, right? You like Cardi B rich, real knowledge. Like, yes! They said, okay, before we finalize this contract, we got 2 weeks. You need to run around and show the world who you are. You know what I'm saying? Show them what you're working with. Hit the studios. Let's get this production going, and then we'll sign. Boom. Time to sign. You're sitting in the room. It ain't executives in it no more. It's just, oh man, right? He says, you make me happy tonight. I'll make you happy the rest of your life. And then he slides the hotel key across the table. Media Bae, what would you do?
I wouldn't do it.
Why?
I wouldn't do it. I just would. All of my moves, all of my decisions, everything the way that I move, I have to be able to be happy. And how do I put it? I need to be able to feel like I didn't sell my soul
Yes.
for what I have and what I've achieved and what I've gained. And it has to be off of my hard work. My hard work got me in the room, but to close the deal is not my hard work. It would take me selling my soul. And if that's what it's going to risk, then I'd rather not.
That's what I'm talking about. So what a prime, great example to show someone and these young children and these 50-year-olds. What a great
That'll
example.
be only the first favor. That'll be
Yes.
the first. Then that it opens up this gateway. And then after that, it's okay, do this. And then maybe this. And then, and then you create this pattern. And then you're looking back at your career going, how did I get here?
Yep. That's how you get these superstars that are so dope, committing suicide, killing themselves. You can't live with that for long. Things change. And when you begin to get morals and values and grow in a positive way and learn things that benefit you, that's a hindrance on your spirit. Period.
You can't sleep.
Okay, awesome. Guess what, boo?
You have just
Get there! That's what I'm talking about. You better let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Certified.
Yeah. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Hair. Okay, boo. This is what I want you to
Yes.
do. I need you to shoot out your social media. For those that are under a rock and don't know who you are, tell my audience how to follow you.
So everything is Media Bae, MEDIABAE. I'm your Media Bae. I do everything in media and entertainment, and my website is everything heymediabae.com. Listen, wherever you land, you'll be able to find me anywhere and everywhere. Consistency, it's the same everywhere.
Yay, so cute. Oh my God, oh my God. This is my girl. I mean, it was just instant. It was like,
Right.
pow, we
Connected.
partied, we kicked it. I wish I could have stayed, but I had to leave so early. I'd have been there to 5 a.m. acting a fool the whole time. That's how I do. But I'll be back.
Yes.
So, boo. Everybody knows that urbancityradiostation.com is an all independent artist radio station. It was designed to bring people together. It was designed to show people who you are, share your challenges, your struggles, and your success to be an inspiration to someone else. Our kids are bamboozled by the media.
Okay.
They're killing themselves.
Yes.
They're doing all kind of things wrong. We, as successful adults who give a hell, we're responsible.
Agreed.
How I see it, we're responsible. You know, back in the day, you let the neighbors see you doing something. They whooped you like they was your mama.
Checked you in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Children.
Yes, you got to whoop by the neighbor, by the corner store man, the mailman, then your mama, and then daddy when he got home at night. You know what I mean? So we all need to come together like that again. At least be an example if the law says you can't snatch them up, right? Help some kind of way. All right, boo. So what I would like to do, I have these questions designed to show them that when they love you, they support you.
Okay.
You can sell bubble gum and become a millionaire if they love you.
Agreed.
Very true. I'm gonna have some DJ SQUIRT bubble gum soon, so I'm gonna need you to buy that penny bubble gum, girl. Okay, so look. So, question number 1. Where are you from, bae?
So I grew up in South Florida, Miami. I was born in Honduras, in the capital, Tegucigalpa. And I came here when I was young, and I was raised in Miami-Dade County.
Wow, I would love to visit there. It's like a visiting place, like.
It is.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Yes.
I have not really been out of the U.S. I would love to go. Okay.
To go.
All right, boo. How many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
2. I have, and they're both older than me. There's a huge age difference. So I have my sister's the oldest, and my brother, and then here I came like 12 or 13 years later. The little baby. Yeah.
So you're really like the only child because they were like,
yeah,
gone. Okay.
Gone.
So I'm a nerd.
I was the brat.
I'm a nerd. I know, we're cute, but I'm a cute nerd. I always say I'm the cutest nerd you're ever gonna meet. So look, I did a study. I've been interviewing for a while, like 2015, every chance I get. And I said, what is the common denominator between these people that are so successful, gung-ho, and really like take charge? These are my studies. There's no book. This is my analysis. I found that the oldest, the middle, and the only are the children that really take charge because of position in the home. Never the baby because they spoiled.
I mean, that's true. I've always heard it. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, because between the parents being tired, they're like,
yep,
we done with the other ones. Whatever this one do, whatever.
Just go.
So
right.
Yeah, it's true.
But you're
true.
successful, babe.
Yes.
That's good. I gotta put you on the wall of fame when the studio comes up in the ACL as one of the. I don't have that many. I have maybe 3 out of 400. So that's good. Girl, you up there. What? Okay. All right. Let me quit. Did you grow up with mom and dad in the home or just mom?
Just mom. Just mom. And then I had my stepdad who became my dad. And, you know, he took me on like I was his real daughter.
Right. No, but that's good. Some people had nothing. Okay. So that's fire. All right. I need you to share any challenges, struggles, and how you succeeded in school. There's a lot of challenges in school that you could have had. If you have something you want to share to be an inspiration to someone else, tell us about it.
My challenges at school actually were more around, at first, was trying to fit in the aspect of, I didn't have like the newest, sneakers or whatever at that time. I remember Buffalinos, like Melissa's, all of that. And it was just like, yeah, I went there. So it was like, I didn't have that. But at the end of the day, I realized like I still had people that rock with me. And early on, I realized all of that stuff didn't matter, because you're always going to find people that are for you in your tribe. And it helped me really get out of that. And I feel like, even the guys, I'd be like, oh, they like the girls that are wearing a Tommy, they're wearing this. Mm-hmm. But then I realized like, okay, yeah, but I could still have a guy like me, or I could still have friends. Once I got that, I was like, it helped me a lot. Yeah. Not have to feel so like I had to fit in. And then I just became the curly head girl that's always being special. That was always me.
That's just fire. That is so funny. You're so cute. I'm telling you, that's going to help someone, because people do have a problem with fitting in or finding where they belong or finding themselves. I just found myself 5 years ago.
I feel like we always still find. I feel like even when you find yourself, there's another layer, there's another door, there's a basement level that you still got to find, and you're like, oh, wait a minute.
It's always something. Like I always have that problem. So that is so dope. I love that. All right. So for the sexual things that you're doing right now, everybody knows there's some type of inspiration or something that inspired you as a child. It's important that some of these young women know that they have children. They are inspired by their behavior that they experience with them, right? Mm-hmm. So it could have been, I don't know, an artist, something you saw on TV, relative, anything. Like, what was it in your life for you that made you the dope ass Media Bae? What was that?
I think just watching TV. I used to always look. My mom used to say we would take the Metro Rail. She said I used to sing in the back of it. I would always entertain the whole cart as a child. And I was like, really? She said everywhere I went, every time I was ready to start entertaining. And we would watch a lot of late shows, Spanish late shows at that. And so just watching that, I'm like, oh, okay, I just love talking and just being in front of people and entertaining. Like, I love it. I love being able to get a reaction out of somebody. And just, even if I could just make somebody smile that day, just being able to entertain people and being able to kind of make their day and make them smile, just by whatever it is that I say.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. That is so dope. Okay, boo, look, I want my audience to know how dope you are. Like, what type of things, how did you start your journey? What kind of things did you complete and succeed within this journey? And let us know where you're at today.
So my journey started with modeling, and then it expanded when I decided to network. when I decided to connect with other people that were aligned in what I wanted to kind of do. I wanted to get into women empowerment and women supporting other women. And then I met this young lady that had a network that did interviews. She let me do my first interview ever with Eva Marcel. I went up January 2017. That was my first interview ever. And after that, it just branched out into, it showed me the importance of being able to just not say no to an opportunity. Opportunities are going to come around. You cannot be afraid. I could have been like, oh, I don't know. I did it. And, that day, it literally started everything. And then I was still doing the modeling, but then I started doing more interviews. We started going out and doing red carpet events. We did BET Hip Hop Awards. Then I realized, and I love talking. So then I said, okay, that's how I got with DJ Meat on SNBS Radio. Was going to do the podcast. And we started the podcast with the girls. And I also started hosting with DJ Meat on his radio show. And then branched into artists, working with artists, branched into creating events, branched out into just everything. Then I started doing videography, photography, editing, graphic design work, website design, everything I could think of, just to kind of have, I was adding skills. I'm very big on adding skills. And, and this most recently during COVID, when everybody was trying to scramble and figure out, I feel like I had one of the most successful, productive years ever of my life. I created my own talk show. I did 2 virtual concerts that I put together, created, produced, engineered, all of that on my own. And man, and now, and hosting events. And so that's, the list just goes on.
And you won.
Oh yeah, and I won Best Personality, Best Radio Personality with the Southern Entertainment Awards. And I just got nominated for the Best Radio Personality at the Miami Entertainment Awards. 2 years ago, we won Best Podcast with them as well, or Best Station too. So, yeah.
Dope. That is so dope. Like, people that, only haters will sit back and go, oh, okay, whatever. But that is so dope. And the major accomplishments. And I know your babies are like, get it, Ma.
Yeah, she is. That is like mini me. So and she's seen the journey. She's been part of it. She's done interviews with me. She's done events with me. So she knows my world. And so she understands it. And that's how it's so easy for her to champion and be such a huge support for me in everything that I do.
Oh, that is so dope. That is so dope. All right. A couple more questions and I'm going to let you go. I like to hold people here forever. They be like, damn, Squirt. Like, okay. A couple more questions, boo. So, in this journey now, all these things that you've accomplished.
Yes.
What do you need to see to say, yeah, I'm successful. I did it. I got this.
I would need to see the work that I put in, or the effort that I gave, and the energy I gave to other women. I want to see them reciprocating it to others. Yes. Once I see that constant domino effect, if I helped out 10 women and those 10 women went out and helped out another 10 women each, and I start to see that domino effect, that's when I feel I've made it, in my opinion, because that's my goal, is to show people, like, by acts of kindness, by acts of just, each one teach one, to kind of do that, continue it forward. It's not a competition. We are going to be, we all have our own. So, and your blessings come back even greater when you move that way. That's the reason I'm where I am.
Yeah, that's true. You can't walk around dogging and burning bridges and being mad, and you can't do that. You'll never get anywhere. So, now I'm asking this last question because this is our last question, boo. I'm asking this question because our youth, a lot of the youth today, no matter what nationality, they're not used to seeing a lot of money.
Yeah.
So then it's very easy in this business now to have a particular talent and they pull you in, and tomorrow you got $1 million.
Yep.
So this question is to put it in their minds and help them think, if I was to get this, what would you do? Right? So hypothetically speaking, your best friend, DJ SQUIRT, that Magic City girl, I was like, Megan Thee Stallion, okay? And I got a whole lot of money. I got a whole lot of money, girl. And I said, you know what? My best friend needs some money. And I gave you $30 million. Wow, just like that.
Okay.
Now, before you answer, I like to encourage this, and I teach these kids this, that if you're the only one with all the money, eventually everything around you will become like The Walking Dead. So what you think is going to happen? You know? So it's important to design things that's going to continue to grow and plant them all around to help everything grow. Mm-hmm. Now, what would you do with that $30 million?
Oh my goodness. What would I do with those $30 million? Mm-hmm. Definitely would be something in the aspect of philanthropy already, because like it would be creating different hubs or opportunities where it's continuous. One of the biggest things is, you know, people take that money and they want to spend it, but I have more idea. I want to be able to create a legacy. I want to be able to create something that years from now is still giving and continuing to give and continue to help others. So that would be my way of thinking of it, whether it's opening something, an opportunity. I'm very big on mental health. So starting with that foundation, starting then with something that then provides opportunity. So once your mindset is good, now here, let's take that. And now here's this opportunity. Let's go ahead and how do we nurture that so you can be successful? And then let's, you know, get you to that next level. And then you, based on what you've been offered, you're going to do that and pay that forward.
Yes. Teach them how to, I love it. You use all the words I use. The legacy. I'm trying to build a legacy. I want it to keep going and growing and have the opportunity available for anyone and everyone that can utilize it and to make it grow. You change that mindset, you can change a whole lot of things. That is fire. You are so freaking dope. Oh my God. Okay, I've held you long enough. Do me a big favor. I need you to shoot out your social media again, and then you've got the floor. Tell everybody who you are, where they can find you, whatever you want to say, shout outs, show some love, whoop, whatever you want to do, it's yours. Let's go.
Hey, Bae, Media Bae here from South Florida. Listen, I am so excited to have been here. Make sure you follow me. Everything is at Media Bae, MEDIABAE. All there, all the time. That's where you can connect with me. You can work with me. I am very open and very approachable. So connect with me in any kind of way. And even if you have a question, just ask. Very simple. So yeah.
Oh my God, you're so awesome. I appreciate your time. And as I teach people, your time and your support are the most valuable things you can give anyone.
Extremely.
Very much.
Extremely.
Oh my God. Thank you again. And everybody, this has been another dope ass interview with my Media Bae boo, my bestie. Media Bae from Florida, boo. What? In the building. It's been another dope ass interview with DJ SQUIRT on urbancityradiostation.com. Again, you guys make sure that you download my app for all independent artist radio. My station has reached 53,000 listens a month worldwide. I am on iTunes, internet radio, stream on TuneIn, Google Play, iTunes, Nerve DJs radio. Okay, I am DJSQUIRT.com and urbancityradiostation.com. Check us out. Make sure you log on to NERVEDJSmixtapes.com. If you are an independent artist and you want 3,000 to 5,000 DJs to hear your music, you can register for free, upload it for free. Promotions ain't free. Okay, but if the DJs like you, we'll push it. But you got to be damn dope, right? All right.
Hey.
All right, baby. Thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me. I love you more.
We'll be rocking out soon. Say goodnight, baby.
Good night, babe.
So dope.
Nerve DJs.
Yeah, I got haters, but they don't be stressing me. Say they got problems, but they ain't addressing me. Don't come with that blessing, no question. If you can be from a whip or the rest of me. Stretch it out for me, 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 stretch it out for me.